Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're getting into our first mock draft of the 2021 fantasy football season. We want to help you win your draft to win your league. Let's start this fantasy football podcast right now.
Hey everyone, I am Justin, that is Kyle, and this is the Fantasy Football Upside. Thanks for dropping by our Fantasy Football podcast and YouTube channel. Kyle and I thank you. This is our welcome week, and no better way to finish off a welcome week than hitting you with our first mock of the season.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Mock, yeah!
This week we gave you our top 24 running backs and our two early rankings. You can find those links in the description below. Kyle, what you got before we hit going?
All right, guys, we're excited to be back and help you win that
Championship.
Hit that like button, like Mark Sanchez hit the butt fumble, and so we can help you win your league, guys. Today we're doing a mock draft, and again,
Mock, yeah!
yeah, so it's 12-team standard scoring. It's basic. It's about as basic as you can get for a first mock. We have not done anything to prepare for this or run through it at all, so we're not ready.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, so let's do this. Here we go. Let's get into the mock screen.
And let's Kyle, you got the 6th pick, and I am rocking the 11th pick.
All right, so here we go. It's running right now, right? I think so. Is it going?
It restarted for us, so we got 13 seconds here. So what are you thinking whenever you got the first?
Here. Yeah, is it running here? Oh, the mock's starting in a couple seconds. Okay,
Yep.
I'm missing out on it here.
You're fine.
I have no idea. I want to see what falls down the board here. I mean, there's any number of guys who could end up here. I don't imagine I'm going to see one of the guys I would love to take right there at the top. So Jonathan Taylor's gone. So I think that it's for me, it's between, I think it's got to go with Nick Chubb here, right? That's probably where it is.
It's a pretty good one. Kamara's a good one.
Yeah, I like Kamara a lot. Oh, gosh. You know what? I'm going to go with Kamara. That's what I'm going to do. I think it's a little bit better option here. See where that ends up. All right, what are you thinking? Is he going to fall to you?
Ahead.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. So it looks like running back wise.
All right. You're on the clock twice here, basically, right? Did you
pretty
grab
much.
somebody?
No, not yet.
Oh, not
I did
yet?
Not.
Okay.
It sounded like it did, but I did not. I'm not we've talked about this, not a big fan of Cam Akers. That's what it's telling me to choose, but I mean, Tyreek Hill is still available.
Mm-hmm.
Usually I go running back first round, but Tyreek still being available at the number 11th pick.
You could go zero wide receiver and go Tyreek and Devontae or Tyreek
zero
and
running back,
Stephon.
and that wouldn't be too bad. Here, let's just see what happens.
Cam Akers is there.
Yeah,
you gotta really believe, though.
Yeah, that's just not in that belief mode yet.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh,
now Adams went. Stephon Diggs is available.
Should we try this out? Just see what happens.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Yeah,
let's see what happens.
Oh boy, Yep. We were both there, my friend.
All right, so let's see. Pat Mahomes is already off the board. Wow. I think I am going. What do I have already? Let's see.
You already forgot?
Yeah, I already forgot.
Kamara.
Jeez, Alvin Kamara, right? Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so I am going to go with. I really like Ridley a lot this year. I think he's great,
dude.
but I'm 50-50 here between Ridley and Cam Akers. I think those are my top two at this spot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, Mark Najee Harris down a little bit, guys. The Steelers' offensive line might now be
The worst!
That's possible. They cut to Castro today.
Yeah, they did sign Trey Turner, former Pro Bowler, but there's a reason why he was unsigned.
Former,
for so long.
yeah. All right, I'm just going to pull the trigger, go with Ridley here. It's probably a bad move. I usually go strong with the running backs at the top. I like to try to get two in the first 2 rounds there.
Well, you still got an opportunity here, though.
Yeah,
you get a couple running backs available still.
Yeah, you got J.K. Dobbins there too.
Yeah,
I like that. J.K. Dobbins.
You like that?
You like that? Hilaire's okay, but I think that for the 3rd round, having gotten Ridley already, wow, man, Mike Evans is available there. The proof, Allen Robinson, he's available still. I'll let him fall to you, though, because I'm going with Dobbins. That's where I'm going to
Dobbins.
Dobbins. If you guys don't know us very well, we hold off on tight end. The value is just not there.
Yeah.
We hold off on tight end. We hold off on QB as well. This is standard scoring. This isn't super flex. This is just regular scoring. So why would you anyway?
All right. So basically back-to-back picks here. Well, running backs I do have available. I got David Montgomery, Miles Sanders. I mean, Scary Terry is still available into the third round.
That's pretty
good. If I really want to do the zero running back, I mean,
well,
might as well finish up our wide receivers here.
Another thing to consider is that Michael Thomas could be Jameis Winston's new Mike Evans.
Yeah, that I thought of that too. I see that because I mean,
but you've already gone. You went wide receiver already. Are you going to go true zero RB?
I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. Scary.
Check out our zero RB shirt in our merch store at ffbupside.com, guys. It's actually pretty cool. We've gotten lots of compliments on that one.
Heck yeah. I went with Michael Thomas, man.
Yeah.
End of third round. I mean.
Oh geez, top of the fourth round, you could still get Allen Robinson.
Miles Sanders. I can still get Miles Sanders.
You could get Miles Sanders. That's not bad at all, man.
No, I do need a running back now, seeing as though I have 3 wide receivers and 0 running backs. So,
but isn't that what zero running back is?
It is.
I mean, come on, man. Push it to the 11th round.
I know. I don't know if I want
to.
No. I mean, come on.
Don't be that guy.
Have Miles Sanders. I got to go with Miles Sanders. I mean, I think that's pretty good.
Okay.
3 wide
no,
receivers.
that's pretty good. You grab Miles Sanders in the 4th round, top of the 4th. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Julio in the 4th round, everybody. That
Yeah,
sounds about right, really.
it does actually.
Like how the mighty have
here we
fallen.
go. Here we go. So do I go with McLaurin or do I go with Allen Robinson? I think that Robinson's actually the guy to take here. I really do. I do. I just think he's the guy to take. I have concerns about what the Washington QB situation is. So
I have no idea what to watch.
yeah. And I'm really actually kind of concerned about the Tampa Bay wide receiver group. Not because I'm concerned about any one of them in particular, but because I'm concerned about the whole of them just
because there's so many.
Obliterating each other's value. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of weapons.
Wow. I'm surprised Dak's fallen to the 4th round. I'm going to go with Allen Robinson here.
I knew you were going to go with the proof.
Oh, you know it. Yeah.
Oh, you know it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a Packers fan through and through, but come on.
Come on, meow.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. So we've got, let's check out the roster here really quickly. Okay. 50-50 go wide receiver or running back here. I don't try to fill my board straight up, but I do like what I'm seeing here. Prescott in the 5th round, that's a pretty good value. But Kareem Hunt in the 5th round too. That's pretty good.
I don't want you. Don't say his name. Don't.
Yeah. T. Higgins is down there. But oh gosh, that's getting that 3rd running back. That depth is just. There's a lot of value still here at wide receiver. I mean, Tyler Lockett's up there, Ayuk's up there, tight ends look good, Cortland Sutton's still there, so I'm going to go with Kareem Hunt. I'm that guy. That's right. He and Tony Pollard might be the best backups in the business right now, guys.
Oh, that's for sure. Mm-hmm. That is for sure.
I don't know. We'll see what A.J. Dillon can do. So,
so it looks like if I want to go back to one running back kind of draft strategy, I mean, I could go with somebody like Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah.
Tyler Lockett, Cortland Sutton.
I'll tell you, man, what we're finding here is that the back of the draft starting position is really a tough one to navigate.
Yeah.
The middle of the draft still has a lot of value all over the place. It's just kind of how you want to play it, you know. I mean, I had the option there in the 5th round of going either direction. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So
I'm actually thinking of let's just live a little and just go Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pause this draft real quick because you're going to hit us with something here.
Yeah. Let's talk about that draft kit, guys. So this is the 2021 Victory Draft Kit. Make sure that you guys get signed up so that you can get all of that awesome content that we're putting together here on this draft kit. We want to help you win your draft to win your league. You can head over to ffbupside.com or patreon.com/fantasyfootballupside to make sure that you guarantee that you get the lowest price of the whole year. Victory Draft Kit is chock full of information that you'll need to dominate your league from day one. Remember, you can't win your league on draft day, but you certainly can lose it. Make sure you win your draft to win your league. The first edition of the draft kit's going to drop on July 1st so that you will get all of our early pre-draft rankings for standard, PPR, half PPR, power rankings from 2020, as well as the player consistency grading system that we've been developing. You're going to get all kinds of sleepers, deep sleepers, underrated players, overrated players, fades, and hidden gems. This is going to help you dominate and see the players that your league mates are not seeing. So you can get the draft kit as a standalone soon on July 1st. You can also get it on our Patreon page. You can sign up at a certain level. You'll get that plus a ton of other access to premium resources and other stuff, guys. So let's jump back here into our mock draft. And Justin, you want to get rolling here? We've got the 6th round. See what you got here.
Yeah, we are at the 6th round. I have, just to roll through my lineup real quick, running back, I have Miles Sanders. That's all. And then wide receivers, I got Tyreek Hill, Stephon Diggs, and Michael Thomas, and another wide receiver in Brandon Ayuk.
You're deep, dude. You're deep at wide receiver.
Deep at wide receiver. And for some reason on our settings that we chose, looks like we didn't put in a flex, but we're just going to act like there is a flex in there. Because you could look at Brandon Ayuk as a flex and be just fine. Mm-hmm. But, I still got quite a bit of time here, but, Myles Gaskin is a guy that did make our top 24 running backs.
Yeah.
So definitely check that out in the link in the description below from this week. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up Myles Gaskin here. And, not bad for waiting this long and still be able to get Miles Sanders and Myles Gaskin. So the Miles. I got the Miles.
Yep, you got all the Miles. Here, it's not updating for me. There we go. All right, so I've got, it's curious we didn't have that flex. That's okay, though. I feel really solid with what I've got. Just to remind you, I've got Alvin Kamara, J.K. Dobbins, Kareem Hunt as running backs, Calvin Ridley and Allen Robinson as wide receivers. And I think at this point, I'm either going to go tight end or wide receiver. Tight end's a little early here at the 6th round, but Hawkinson's a pretty solid tight end to go ahead and grab. Mm-hmm. So that's a good option. I do like some of the wide receivers that are available right now. But I'm leaning a little. I think that the value is actually with Hawkinson right now more than it is with any of the wide receivers. There's Sutton, who I've never been a huge fan of, so Chark and guys like that. I think I'm going to go with Hawkinson here in the middle of the 6th round.
Hawkinson.
Hawkinson. All right.
Yeah, see what else kind of came down to you. What you got?
All right. Rodgers went off the board. Did you see that?
Yeah, and then Russell Wilson came off the board.
Yep. Oh, hey, look who's up there. It's our friend Deebo. He's up there on the board. Yeah. Okay, so I've got wide receiver on the brain. And I like there's just something so I like Brandon Cooks. Nobody likes Brandon Cooks. But
I don't think Brandon Cooks likes Brandon Cooks.
I don't think so either. But the dude has had in his entire 7-year career, he's had one non-1,000-yard season.
Right.
And the issue here is that he doesn't have a QB possibly lined up. So
Tyrod Taylor, I mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got 7 seconds.
I don't know. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Cooks. We'll just go with Cooks. I was between him and Debo. Good. I like Debo a lot, but our friend. Debo. Yeah. All right. So
I would love to choose Debo here, but I have Brandon Ayuk on my team.
Yeah.
But I might go with a high upside running back, just because it's one of those things where I can kind of, throw a dart here right now and choose a rookie running back who could very much take a lot of, a share away from a guy that's always hurt. So I'm talking about Javonte Williams of the Denver Broncos and, taking away some of Gordon's touches already because, Gordon has proved that he cannot stay healthy for a full now 17-game schedule. So
yeah,
I'm going to go ahead and pick up Javonte. And there's not much else back behind, Gordon anyways.
Yeah. No, there's not.
All right. So now, we can keep looking at some upside players here. Once again, I'd love to choose Debo, but I already got Brandon Ayuk on my team. I got, Will Fuller is available here. There's actually quite a few wide receivers all of a sudden down in Miami with Devontae Parker and then them drafting Jalen Waddle.
Yeah.
Dallas Goedert's available. Curtis Samuel's available. Curtis Samuel's not too bad. They keep trying to manufacture ways for him to get the ball. Tyler Boyd is available. Man, all that guy does is catch 100 balls a season.
That's it. That's all he does.
That's
but
it.
now he's got a little bit more competition, right? With Jamar Chase and T. Higgins on the team.
Well, I mean, A.J. Green was still getting all those targets as well. A.J. Green still got
His
over
targeting
100 plus
last
targets.
year. Yeah, his targeting last year was like front loaded and then back loaded. There was nothing in the middle.
I went ahead and went with Tyler Boyd. I
Yeah.
mean, just to be able to get him in the 8th round.
He produces. I mean, he's like he's like Alan Hearns
Well,
was for the longest time, and a few other guys.
Well, that's like Joe Burrow, feasted with Justin Jefferson
Yeah.
whenever, Justin Jefferson played the slot in college.
Yeah. All right, here we are in the 8th round. It's still a little early in my mind for the QB. Debo's still hanging out there. I don't worry about bye weeks as a problem, guys.
No.
But I think that QB right now is something that I could still hold off. That's fine. Would I want to build tight end depth? Probably not. I always pick about one, and that's going to do it for me on that one.
Yep.
I've got one running back backup. I'm leaning towards going with the wide receiver, and I think I'm going to hit Debo up. See what
Hit him
that
up.
looks like. Yeah.
Debo!
There we go. We got that Debo pick in. Yeah. It's always nice.
Always is.
Yeah. Don't wear the shirt of the band you're going to see. All right. So QB's still there. We're looking at the 9th round. This is about the time that it's okay to start really, in my mind, looking at it. Usually I'm looking tight end around here. But the way it was playing out, I liked the tight end pick with Hawkinson as early as I went with it.
Yeah.
I feel like I had some good value picks early on there, so I'm happy with where I am.
Yeah.
And so I'm actually leaning towards, I have no idea right now. I think I'm going to go QB.
Okay.
Maybe. I think I might.
Matty Stafford?
No. I
Oh,
was
Burrow?
thinking about Tannehill possibly. I think Burrow's
Dude,
lines
he just
of
put up
risk.
points, man.
Yeah. It's either that or I go with Gallup here. I can't believe Gallup's still hanging out there. But I guess maybe they're
Tannehill's
guessing
pretty
that
good, man.
he's
He's
going to
got
be.
He's got a decent little rushing
Tannehill's
floor.
just, well, he's also reliable, right? So we're going with Tannehill. We're going with Tannehill.
Tannehill.
Tannehill. He's just reliable. Like he's a good game manager. We've talked about that. He's just kind of a game manager pickup. So
Yeah.
All right.
All right, well,
I think
we're
you're on the
at-
clock here, right?
Yeah, end of the 9th round.
Ooh, AJ Dillon's there for you, man.
Yeah, I was looking at A.J. Dillon, but also I'm looking at it's telling me tight end because Dallas Goedert is available. I don't think Ertz is going to make it to the actual regular season.
Yeah, I was gonna
just-
say I don't think he's gonna make it on Philly this year. I think that he's. Gonna
I
get
just don't
cut.
think he's going to get cut or is going to be traded.
Yeah,
So
he might get traded.
I think Dallas Goedert would be a good pickup right here. And then let's see if A.J. Dillon comes back around. So a couple picks. Let's see. Let's find out.
I don't know. He might.
Oh.
Yeah. Jeez.
Right before. Hey, that's part of it.
Yeah.
That is part of it. But you know what? I still have opportunity to, pick up a quarterback here. And, if I'm wanting to double up some points, I mean, I already have Tyler Boyd on my team. So if I wanted to try to, hope and pray that Joe Burrow is going to be ready and all signs are pointing towards that.
Oh yeah,
I
he
mean,
should be fine.
You had him in our league last year.
Yeah.
I mean, you had him at, on your bench, but he was putting up points before he got hurt, man.
He was, yeah. And actually, there were a couple instances I actually considered starting him because of matchups.
Yeah.
And I had Mahomes on my team. So,
What's up, Mahomes?
yeah.
I'm going to go with Joe Burrow here.
All right. All right. So I'm looking at
Gallup is still available.
depth. Yeah, that's surprising. My screen's running a little bit slower than yours is, I think, here. It's freezing up on me.
Oh,
There
you're
we
good.
go. Now I'm on the clock. All right. Okay. So I think that, I'm leaning towards picking up that 5th wide receiver. Latavius Murray's still available. I could go grab my handcuff. I'm going to hold off on that. I'm not a huge handcuff guy.
Right.
There's a few that I think are okay to grab this year. But for the most part, I don't really go in for that. Gallup, my issue with that is that I have concerns about whether or not they can run 3 wide receivers successfully. I think Dak carried it when they did, when he was healthy. I think he did carry it. So let's go ahead and just grab Michael Gallup. I like to go a little heavier in running back, but
Yeah.
it's not playing out that way.
There's a couple running backs out there, but
There are.
I mean, you're counting on an injury kind of thing.
Yeah. It's
But
pushing,
I mean, we're also
pushing tight ends
we're
here. This is
11th round.
Yeah, and this is the first time running through here. And what we're
Yeah.
looking at right now, we've got, tight ends are actually pretty good back here right now. There's Tony Pollard hanging out down there at the bottom of the board on me.
Yeah, Tunion's still there, Logan Thomas, but you already.
Yeah,
got
but
your
I already
Tunyon.
got. I've already
That's
got
good.
one. I'm
That's
not
good
going
for everybody
forward.
to know, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, 11th round.
Yeah.
I mean, we both waited a good while, and still there's quite a bit of value out there.
Well, I went ahead and picked up Hawkinson. Remember?
Yeah, like the 6th or 7th. That's still.
Yeah, it was like 5th or 6th.
Oh, okay. That's still
Um,
pretty good.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab Pollard. Like I've said
Pollard?
before, one of the best backups there is right now in the NFL.
Yeah.
Performs.
Well, for me,
A good
could
rule
use-
is also to pick up handcuffs of other people who you don't have. The handcuffs of your opponents,
Yeah.
essentially. So
yeah, absolutely. So I'm kind of looking at some more running back depth because I don't have that many still. I'm looking at a guy that for some reason, Denver just always wanted to replace him, even though he put up back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons. And last year was a rough season just for injuries. But now he's over in Houston, and this is Philip Lindsay, and there's not a whole lot. I mean, they have a ton of running backs.
oh yeah, they
there,
have a ton over there, but
there's
who's
only
gonna
going to be
the
3
guy?
or 4 that make the roster. I mean,
Yeah.
you're not going to tell me that a couple of those guys are going to be playing special teams. No, it's not going to happen.
Mhm.
So that's why I think Philip Lindsay would be a pretty good pickup, a nice little dart throw here, because what's his name is the starting running back right now, presumably.
David
Why am I
Johnson.
spacing? Thank you.
Yeah.
And we know his injury history, so
Yeah.
yeah. All right, let's see what else.
Tunyon just dropped off the board. So did Russell Gage. Russell Gage, I'm surprised that he's
that's a
back
good-
of the 11th round. I can't believe that, actually.
Yeah.
I think that the reports of Kyle Pitts being, the Messiah in Atlanta are a little overblown. He's not going to eat
little
up
bit.
all of the targets, guys.
Well,
So-
we talk about this like every time. It's rookie tight ends, even though they have big names, they just don't usually produce that first year. It takes a while. It really does. All right. Oh, I better hurry up. I only got a
Yep.
few seconds left here. Wide receiver, might as well throw another one. Nelson Aguilar, New England Patriots. Let's throw another one in there.
Yeah.
Aguilar had a good season last year.
Yeah.
Let's see if Mac Jones can get him the ball.
Guy, go check out the.
Statistics.
All right.
We got it in there.
Got it in there. All right. So I think this might be the record for the most number of sound drops in an episode for us.
I hope so.
It
'Cause
has to be.
I mean, in our very first mock,
Yeah. Yeah. All right. We're looking at backup running backs for the most part. Let's see what the value is at wide receiver. John Brown not going to make the. Oh wait, he's out in Las Vegas now, right? Yeah.
yeah.
Christian Kirk might be the odd man out this year. Gosh, man, we're scraping the bottom of the barrel here. MVS though is an interesting pick. I don't think that Funchess is going to make the team for the Packers.
Oh, that wouldn't shock me.
Not at all. Yeah.
No.
Well, and listening to the coach talk, it sounds like he's on the fence whether or not he is. Like he's got to play in for his spot.
Yeah.
So that's not exactly surprising. So I'm going to go with MVS. Led the league in 50-plus yard touchdowns. Or not touchdowns, 50-plus yard receptions. And one of the guys that I was interested in fell, and that is Tariq Cohen.
See, I was kind of looking at that as well. I was looking at
Tariq
running back
Cohen.
rankings.
Yeah, I like Madison a lot too, but I think that he's just not going to get as much consistent yardage or consistent play. Whereas I think Cohen, I think Nagy always wants to put him in there.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's still some good wide receiver depth there, but I'm going with that. And then I'm going to come back and hit defense and kicker.
Yeah, I still get to. Yeah, I got one more spot on my bench, and then we'll turn around and do the same thing, defense and kicker. So for me, I'm still looking at some running backs here. It doesn't look pretty. So you're kind of hoping for someone that can start off the season with some share here. And even though the guy's always banged up, he came over with Robert Saleh, former IU grad, Tevin Coleman. There's not a whole lot. There's LaMichael Pirine, there's Ty Johnson, Tevin Coleman. Those are your New York Jets running backs. So, once again, you're in the 13th round. Let's take a shot.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So then you almost always go defense first, and then going kicker. Washington football team is.
It really depends on how your league scores. You need to pay attention
that's true.
to what's there. I mean, the first kicker off the board could be supremely more valuable than like the fourth or fifth defense. So it depends on how your league scores it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I'm going to just go ahead and go with the Washington football team that defenses keeps improving. So let's pick them up, and then let's see what you got. And then I come back around for my last pick, which is going to be a kicker.
All right, San Fran's still there. I could go with Justin Tucker, but I'm going to go ahead and just take defense here.
Yeah.
San Fran's a solid enough pick there.
For sure.
Yeah. I've been looking at a few. I'm doing some more evaluations on that sort of stuff, but to figure out what defenses are looking really good, actually. All right, and then we'll just pull the trigger on Will Lutz, indoor kicker, kicking for the Saints this year.
I'm going to pull the trigger on Matt Prater, indoor kicker now with the Arizona Cardinals, Big Leg Prater.
Yep.
And he's got a Week 12 bye week.
Yep.
All right, it got me ranked as a A-, and I think you're probably going to be right there as well.
It got me as a
bad.
B. It has me as a B.
Okay.
All right, so I'll run through what I've got here, what I ended up with. I've got QB, I've got Tannehill, then I have Kamara, Dobbins, Calvin Ridley, Allen Robinson, Brandon Cooks, TJ Hawkinson at tight end, San Fran, and Will Lutz as my kicker. My bench is pretty darn good. I like it. Kareem Hunt, Deebo Samuel, Michael Gallup, Tony Pollard, Tariq Cohen, and Marquez Valdez-Scantling. So I think I got my bench. I've got second tier level guys, and on my starters, I feel like I've got mostly first tier guys. I feel like I got a guy in Dobbins who's just a bell cow back. He's not going to really give up, I think, a whole lot of carries other than to his QB. And then Kamara, he's just going to do it, man. He's a beast.
Yeah.
I think he's our sixth or seventh QB, or sixth or seventh running back this year. So
yeah. For me, at QB, I have Joe Burrow, and then running backs, Miles Sanders, Myles Gaskin, and that's after waiting a few rounds to get those. That's not too bad. Wide receiver, I got Tyreek Hill, Stephon Diggs, Michael Thomas, Murderer's Row here. And then tight end, Dallas Goedert. Washington football team is my defense, Matt Prater at kicker. And then on my bench, I got Brandon Ayuk, Javonte Williams, Tyler Boyd, Nelson Aguilar, Phillip Lindsay, Tevin Coleman. Some upside guys here that get them late, and they could work out for you. So I feel pretty good about this if this is going to be my team, man.
Yeah. All right, guys, I think that we've got it done there. That's the first mock in the bag.
Mock, yeah.
I'll get one more in there, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys, so that's our first week down. Long season to go here. We've got the whole upcoming off season still. We've gone through our running backs. Make sure you check all those episodes down below. And then you can also pay attention this coming week. We're hitting up our wide receivers. We're going to do top 36, counting down from there. And then, I don't know, maybe tight ends, maybe QBs. We'll have to see what happens. But that'll be the following week. And then we're going to start digging into some deeper dive stuff, deep sleepers, and, the guys who are going to make and break your season, that sort of stuff. We'll start breaking all that down, get you ready for the season to start. Again, make sure you hit that Victory Draft Kit up. That's going to drop on July 1st. It's going to have a lot of this information in it. You'll be able to bring it with you to your draft, or internalize all of it and then bring it with you in your brain, and be the guy who's got the big brain. All right, guys, that's going to do it. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for hanging out with us on a mock draft on Friday. Talk to you later.
See you guys.
Bye.